Don't skip Bo Horvat. He apologized. There's just, I don't listen. Bo Horvat was Vancouver's captain. He played on the team for 9 years. He got traded to the New York Islanders. The New York Islanders are in a playoff push. They won a game, which is rare for them. He got interviewed after the game, and they said, how does this compare to like the audience that you've had for the rest of your career? And he said, it's way better than Vancouver. I'll tell you that for free, which is just like an unforced error, okay?
Yeah, I mean, it's been unbelievable. It's a lot better than Vancouver. I'll tell you that for free.
I get it. He's riling up the hometown fans. It's like, it's kayfabe. At the same time, someone linked the 50 Cent gif. And I was like, that's exactly right. What did he say fuck me for? I was just sitting here. I was rooting for your ass. And then we traded him, and I'm like, best of luck to the New York Islanders. And all of a sudden, he's like, fuck everybody in Vancouver. And then he apologized. But I hope that the Islanders miss the playoffs. Not because like I'm super bitter, but because this motherfucker needs to understand comedic timing. I understand comedic timing. You're playing Hitman, you're like, oh, I may never lose again. You're like 3 seconds away from being shot in the head. He needs to learn comedic timing. You don't poke the bear until you already got the X next to your team's name. Money Puck has you at a 55% chance to make the playoffs right now, okay? You're more likely to make it than not to make it, but why would you tempt fate like that? It just doesn't make sense. And I was like, I may buy his house just to spite him. Then I looked at the price and I was like, no thanks. Also, I don't want to live in West Point Gray. I park on the street. Hey, you can't park there. That's my parking spot. Actually, anybody can park on the street. Yeah, but that's where I like to park. Eat my ass, Grandpa. Fucking Point Grey piece of crap. You see the interview with all the people? Probably not. But if you're a Vancouver Canucks fan, you might have seen it. It was an interview with Canucks who signed here in free agency, and it's about how much they love living in Vancouver. JT Miller, motherfucker, said, I love living in Vancouver because I hate having neighbors. Bitch, if we're in a housing crisis, you motherfucker, what are you talking about? You hate having neighbors. Where the hell do you live, dude? There's houses, condos, apartment buildings, townhouses everywhere. Where are you? Must be in fucking Southlands or something. Shaughnessy, piece of shit. Don't even get me. It's fucking Chilliwack. Point Roberts. Anyway. He bought all the houses around him. On his salary, probably not. I mean, he's making a paltry, what, $8 million a year next year? Long Island better than Vancouver. We already covered it. It's very simple. If I'm not holding a grudge. That being said, I hope that the Islanders don't make the playoffs. That's not holding a grudge. I had no strong I mean, what was it, like a week ago in Jay's chat, I said I have to root for the Islanders in the East because they have Bo Horvat. 3 days later, he says, I'm enjoying it here a lot better than Vancouver, and I'll tell you that for free. Okay, well, the Islanders just lost my allegiance. I hope you don't make the playoffs. I'm not actively rooting again. I'm not saying I want everybody who's ever rooted for the Islanders to, go die or experience misery or whatever. I'm just saying you lost favor in the public relations, in the court of public relations. And then maybe, I know he apologized already, maybe if you miss the playoffs after saying, oh, it's so great to be part of a playoff push, maybe you'll think before you speak next time. I can taste the salt. Bro, he insulted your city and made you so mad and then lost the game immediately after. You're so upset right now. He made an unforced error. He insulted the fans who supported him. Maybe the words came out of his mouth wrong, but they said, what's it like to have this kind of energy in the building? And he said, it's a lot better than Vancouver. Even if it's true, just keep your mouth shut, idiot. Your ass might get traded back to us in 4 years or something like that. You just hurt your market value. You berate chatters all the time? I know. It feels amazing. Also, no disrespect, but chatters kind of deserve it. When I'm in the stands of an NHL game, every 2 seconds, I'm not going hey, Bo Horvat, what's your opinion on tacos al pastor, and he's like, I like them. Fuck you, Bo Horvat, -2, -2, -2, fuck you. And then he's like, oh, it's kind of annoying sometimes. You know, I could relate to that. I'm in the audience, I'm mostly just keeping my mouth shut. Then they do like, everybody clap your hands, and I go, and they score a goal, and I go, woo! And they almost score a goal, and I go, oh, you know? But then the other part is, you're allowed to hold a grudge against me, too. I'm not saying, like, you should not hold a grudge against me. You know, you're responsible for your own feelings. We do? I know. That's why I'm like, why do you keep showing up? I stopped watching the Islanders games. Mostly because I just can't bear to see like another 2-1 win in overtime. Like, score some goals. Or at least let some in. Squeak's chat constantly shits on him and he takes it. NL's chat shits on him and he fights back. Exactly. It's choose your fighter, you know? If anything, I respect the Squeak's chat approach. Because people in his chat are like, yes, we're bullies. In my chat, people bully a little bit. And then when I, like, bully back, they're like, why would you bully me? We're here because we love your content. I spend 5 hours a day, hate watching your stream. Just constantly typing in the same shit in all caps over and over to irritate you. Because when you're here, you're family. And I'm like, I say something that's obviously a joke, like, when was the last time you ate a meal that wasn't mayonnaise spread on top of chicken tenders? And they're like, holy fuck, a little over the line. I know I suggested you don't care about your job because you were busy being a father this weekend, but how dare you suggest that I'm a picky eater? I actually eat my chicken tenders with barbecue sauce. I can't believe you would say something like that. Can you answer the question, please? I don't like mayonnaise. You should know that. You've been watching for so long.